On defense, number 7, Minnetonka. At forward, number 18, at forward, number 16, Osseo. At center, number 11,
Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Latza Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Latza Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Latza Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Latza Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Welcome to semifinal number 2. We have one finalist in the books, Stillwater Ponies. They'll take on the winner of Minnetonka versus Osseo Maple Grove. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in to today's game. Got the high-flying Minnetonka Skippers versus the defensively sound Osseo Maple Grove Leapbirds. Renner Anderson in the nets for them. Offense versus defense. I expect to see a lot of structure in both teams. A lot of puck control from both teams. I expect to see a really well-played hockey game. Two well-coached teams. Coached by two former Gophers, Derek Peltier and Andy Brink. Doesn't get any more Minnesotan than that. Here we are at the Graham Arena. Teams from Maple Grove and Minnetonka Lakes area battling it out. Perzu has the first possession. Fed back. Oh, backdoor almost right on the tape there of Austin Eisen. Austin had a goal earlier today in their quarterfinal win over White Bear Lake. Here's Dean Stevens. Flipping it into the zone is Grossman. Really like this kid's game. Shipping it out. And then chipping it in is Will Spongse. And back comes Stinson. Hoffman enters the zone a little early, and we get an offsides with 12:48 to go here in the first. We got a new ref crew here than the previous semifinal. Schneider gets it in deep. Schneider's got some good speed. I know it's picked up on that when they scrimmaged Tonka earlier in the season. And then I saw it again today. There's Hoffman again offsides, but this time the Italian stallion, Gavin Guccamillo, saw it and made an adjustment. Penhollow. Feeds it to Schultz, Caleb Schultz. I think Caleb is the youngest. There's a lot of Schultzes. There's an Ashton, there's a Liam, there's an Elliott, and this is Caleb. If I just named the Schultz family tree, I get $200 for that. Back to the point. This is game 6 for me, if those just tuning in. So this is where Slap Happy kicks in just a hair. Outlet feed. Nice hands cutting through. Isom shot. Oh, just gets past the goalie, but he dives on top of it. Wow. Leo Johnson with a great save and a great save after it got past him. Watching that on replay. Oh, Justin Moss thinks it might have gone in? I don't know. There'd be people making it up that it went in. I hear it. It's just one of the things about youth sports. It creates certain things in your vision. I swear, it hurts your vision sometimes. Stevens keeps the toe down, able to keep the puck onside. OMG brings it back. Long pass. Nice feed right on the tape. Nice pass back from Perzu. Oh, that's Ison. Sorry. Doing to Stevens. Stevens comes in. High slot. Got some room. Shot just wide. Along the wall. This is Martin. Martin gets it out. Finds Penhollow. Penhollow cuts in. He's shut down in the high slot. We'll call it a 3-car pileup there. And here's Stinson. He dumps it in. He'll get a change. Long pass. Penhollow finds the stick, cutting, and got a breakaway shot. Goal! I don't even have to look down. That's Grossman all day long. Wesley Grossman gets OMG on the board. A long pass and a quick one-touch to Grossman. He walks it in, and it's 1-0 Osseo Maple Grove. We'll see who gets credit for that assist. What a couple nice one-touch passes. I want to say it was Irie who had the one-touch to him, and Grossman was off to the races. Irie gets one of the assists. Here's Frank's shot. Steered into the corner. Irie gets an assist. And we got one on the board. These two teams have played twice. A 2-2 tie and a 4-4 tie. Both games, each team was missing a player or two. And in this game, there is no one absent except, got to keep an eye, give a shout out to Charlie Hazy, who looks to be out for the season. He's over in the box, out for the season, hurt. Looking for my hand warmers. Where'd they go? Oh, you got them. I knew someone had them. They're valuable. This is a chilly rink here in Rochester. Ozzy Ware on the draw with Zach Martin. Zach's a D-man. He's been playing forward this weekend. Love to see the versatility. Aldrich loses it in his skates. Long feed. Here comes Ware. Leaning in, feeds it out at Dusty, and a good save by Anderson. Anderson outlet to Eisen. Eisen shot, nice blocker save. And back the other way come the Skippers. Around one man. And he's eventually knocked off the puck. That was Jack Breen. Here comes Leighton Dewing. He cuts through. And he's eventually deflected off the puck. Now back the other way comes Braden Dean. Chipping it up. Dewing can't get it. He blocks it. Now he'll lean into it. Gets pushed off the puck by Machi. This is Campa. Campa fires it in. Off the stick of Irie. And now Dean after it. Closing it off early there is Grossman. Dean battles for it. They keep battling for it. And they're knocked off the puck. Back to the point. Machi with a wrister. That's second one he's hit Dewing in the shin pad. Here's Machi again. Nice pass. Little too early into the zone. Was Irie. We get a whistle for offsides with 6:47 to go in the first period. One goal, Wesley Grossman for the Leaf Birds. What's going on there? Svangse slides one up the near side, picked up by the Skippers. Here's Stinson, Will Stinson. Slides it down low. Hoffman, he's got some good wheels. Feeds one off the stick of Anderson. Someone told me their scrimmage this week that Tonka was leading 2-1, and the ability to go up 3-1. Anderson made a trifecta of saves that would have made it 3-1, and then OMG found a way to tie it up. Puck's in front, good chance for Perzu. And good save there by Leo Johnson. This one goes into the corner. Milky's pass is cut off by Ware. They keep battling for it. Nice hands. Martin. He'll take it up the near side. Tries to go around. Man shot. Oh! An opening came open there. Good play there by Milky. And chipping it in is Isom. Outlet feed on the tape of Festi. He dumps it in and gives it a chase. Actually gets a change. Ware gives it a chase. Ware, good play. In front, backdoor goal. They trickle one past. It's Dean Stevens. And Tonka ties the score with 4:39 to go here in the first period. Good effort there by Ware. Just worked it down low and got it across the crease and tapping it in was Dean Stevens. His 4th goal today. And that's Ware. First point today that I've calculated. Missed a lot of assists from that first game. Here comes Stevens again. Penhallow got the other assist. Back to the point. Tuzingnot shot. Hits off the back wall. Rogowski with it. Now another chance. Stevens, so dangerous shot by Nash. And a save. More pressure from Stevens. It's just they come in waves, this Tonka team. Nash, Stinson, Stevens doing Ware. Just, it's hard. Hard to slow them down. Back to the point. Held in by Aldrich. Aldrich makes a deke, feeds it in front to Dewing. Dewing has that power forward mentality. Just take it through you, but also has some skill in his hands. Reminds me kind of Ron Duguay in the 70s and 80s. Big guy, wouldn't be messed with. Got a hold. I believe this one's going to be on Maple Grove. Rogowski. So Ware got an assist. Penhallow got an assist. I can't hear you. What? Power play chance now for the Skippers as the momentum sways just gently back and forth with each team. Penhallow wheels one across to Ware. He did not have a ton of points in these 2 games, but man, he's just a difference maker on every shift. Milky. He'll take it wide. Penhallow throws an elbow, a fist, or something. Takes down Milky. And now that's not ice. Into the corner, there's Hoffman. Hoffman gets it, holds it, looking. Tries to hit Cuchamillo on the back door. Both teams backed up here. Shot, Hoffman, pad save. Perzu can't clear it. Now Maple Grove will come out with 24 to go. This is Zach Martin. He'll shovel it into the zone and get a change. 15 on the power play for the Skippers. Here comes Dean Stevens. Stevens got some speed, cuts through the middle. Campa just gets his stick on a good play. Stevens eyeing the situation. Nash down to Dewing. Dewing's got some options. Stinson down low. Machi breaks it up. Slingshots one back to the point. Aldrich intercepts it. Stevens from his knees gets it through the crease. This one goes through the crease, not a chance in front of goal. Leighton Dewing stuffs one between the legs of Renner Anderson. And it's 2-1 Skippers. Dewing, his third goal of the day, gives the Skippers the lead. With 1:16 in the first. Ware. Yeah, he's kind of like, no pun intended, he's kind of guy who just wears you down. He just works you. And the Skippers owning some zone time. One minute to go in the first. Ware leans in. Stops. Holds it. Nice play. Backhander. Goes to his backhand. Loses it. But Aldrich gets it. Holds the zone. Nice feet. Intercepted by Dean. Dean fans on it. Now he goes deep into the skates of Grossman. Grossman's got Irie open. Stevens and Stinson get the assists. Shot steered away. 20 seconds to go in the period. Outlet pass on the stick, but off the mark, just a hair. Refesti. Here comes Dean with 9 seconds. Cuts in, he's got a man in front. Shot. Oh, and a big save by Johnson at the doorstep. And the puck will come, the net came off its moorings with 2 seconds to go. They blow it dead. And there'll be a whistle outside and 2 seconds of play, which pretty much will do it for the first period. And that'll do it for the first. Tonka leads. OMG 2-1 after one. We'll be back here in just a minute on YHH.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
We're back for period 2. Leighton Doing wins the draw. Stevens. Misfires to Breen. Skippers have to now break it out of their own zone. Stevens, cut off. Isom, held in by Machi. Machi can't quite hold it in. Now Doing with it. Doing runs into the ref. And they clear one in. That was offside. Stevens by an inch or two. Stinson on the draw, one by OMG. Here comes Grossman. Grossman, it's by one guy, loses it. To Tuzignot. In the slot, this one comes all the way down. That's going to be icing on the Skippers. 13:01, we're a minute into the second period. Shots on goal 7-6 in favor of the Skippers. Two-one on the scoreboard, second period. Quick shot, trickles through about 6 pairs of skaters. Into the corner, Penhallow comes out with it. Cuts through. Back down low, Braden Dean. Back to the point, quick shot, deflected. Oh, a good save by Johnson. Grossman gets a tip and a little poke check, we'll call it, on Johnson. Johnson covers. 12:26 to go here in the second period. Ware on the draw with Chung. Good forecheck. By Maple Grove. Minnetonka brings it in, and Ozzie Ware offsides by a 15-20 feet. .12:06 to go now. Aldrich hounded by a pair of Leaf Bird forecheckers, Kaminsky and Schneider. Just a bunch of piranhas. That's what this OMG forwards look like. They're all fast, little, tenacious. And here's Milky. Just hits the ref and holds the zone. Maple Grove fans not happy with that. Chipping it in is Kaminsky. Playing the puck behind the net is Johnson. And a long pass by Breen to Nash. Nash to Doing. Doing makes a nice little pad save there by Anderson. Machi now in the corner. Stevens tries to feed it up to the point. Successfully he does, but he turns it over at the blue line. Now a chance. Here comes Zeke Perzu on a breakaway. Stopped. 2 chances. Another chance. Perzu goes into the corner. Now he'll find. Now Stevens finds Nash. Nash leans in. Quick wrist shot. That rims all the way back out into the neutral zone, and the Skippers will reset themselves, but good play by Isom. Not just one Leaf Bird offside, but 2. Austin Isom has played a really fine couple of games here today. for the Leaf Birds. Penn Hollow finds Hoffman. Hoffman just got another gear. The kid is so fast. Picked up by Stinson now. Stinson enters the zone. Got some space. Tries to slip it through. He does! Will Stinson with the heartbreaker. Slips it through Renner Anderson's pads. And it's 3-1. In favor of Tonka. Skippers have the firepower. Can OMG match it? They're gonna need to. They're gonna have to dig down a little bit. I saw them play on a Sunday a couple weeks ago, and let me tell you, they dug down. They were down by a couple and were able to make their way back. Chung battling for it along the wall. Here comes Ware. Next goal is humongous in this tournament. 3-2 makes it realistic. 4-1 is going to be too high of a hill, I believe, for OMG. Kaminsky's pass hits Ware. Now pushing it through is Seppelt, but not enough. Schultz gets it across the line. Flips it to Festi in the corner. Nobody home. Kaminsky's pass to Perzu's off the mark. Doing gets it back. Doing. He's poked off the puck. Perzu's got some confidence. He cuts in. Nash is all over him. Now Breen with it. Rides his man off the puck. I'm sorry, that's Eggert. Slips it back to Stevens. Dumping it in is Nash. Nash, Doing, and Stevens. Wow, that's just a really good line, let me tell you. Fun to watch. Here comes Machi. Machi angled nicely by Nash. No check there, just angled him off the puck. Eggert, long pass, up ice to Stevens. Stevens gets around Campa for just enough time to get a shot. Hoffman in the corner. Look at this kid, just flies. Eggert, shot, that hits a skate. That's Martin's skate. Machi rims it around on Perzu. Perzu tries to clear, can't. Held in by Stinson. Now Perzu fires one. This one's gonna go wide, but I think that OMG needed a blow. They needed a new, fresh group out there. With 7:40 to go here in the second period. And they're down by a pair. Here comes Grossman. Dekes through it, Stinson collects it. And shot on, Renner Anderson makes the save. And he'll have a face-off to his right. This is Braden Dean and Will Stinson. Picking it up is Cuchamilo, shot. That one goes over the crossbar. Held in by Breen. This one comes out. Irie gets around the D, leans in, firing. Deflected nicely by the Tonka D. This one gets pushed into the corner. Now a chance in front. Picked up by Stinson. Ooh, fed in front, off the skate. Here comes Cuchamilo in. He dumps in, he'll get a change. Feeds one high off the glass. Irie banks one off the sidewall into the zone. OMG gets a full change. This one comes out, that hits a skipper. Tuzignot will rip this one around to Penhollow. Penhollow back to Tuzignot. He's got a little bit of time, finds Schultz. Schultz battles with Chung. Good fight along the wall. Chung feeds one in front. They're having a hard time just getting the puck to the goal. Where? Good D by the skippers. I talk about the size and ability of the OMG D. Got to throw some love to the Tonka skippers. They've allowed 8 shots in 20-some minutes. This one comes all the way out. That hits a skate. And OMG fans looking for a cheapie there. Too many men. Hit a skate of a player going in. There was clearly 5 on the ice when it hit the skate. Stevens fakes. Now he slides one down low to Eggert. Eggert slips it into the corner. Skipper's just happy to have the puck in their zone, in OMG's zone. Eggert with a shot wide. More zone time. 200 feet away is their goaltender, and the puck is nowhere near him right now. This is good clock management, if that was a term in hockey. They're doing a good job of it. Comes Kaminsky to Martin. Martin taken down. Eggert veers to his right, then to his left, his backhand long feed to Cuchamilo. He's got it. He fires a shot. Anderson gets a glove on it and deflects it over the net. Now Campa looking to feed one long to Perzu. Perzu chasing after Aldrich. Perzu. Aldrich wins that. Good battle there. Aldrich to bring it out. Stinson chips it into the zone. Machi will chase after it. There's Perzu. Perzu holding it. He'll bring it in. Crosses the line. His shot hits Stinson and goes into the corner. 3:45 remaining here in the second period. Tonka leading OMG 3-1 here in the Big Pumpkins semifinals. Tonka looking to be the first ever team to repeat in the Pumpkin. And OMG looking for their 4th title, which would be the most by any association in the 12 years of our tournament. Perzu shipping one in. OMG gets a change. Stinson chips. They change. Rakowski looks. Long feed. Grossman off to Irie. Irie wins the race to the puck with Breen. Breen gets it back though. Good play. Schultz now tries to wade his way through a couple. I think they might call it interference on, yes, on Dean or Irie. Yeah, there was interference. That's a really, really, now they called Rogowski for it. That's an interesting call. He did skate right in front of him, and which that helped the play. I agree, it was interference. But I've seen already today, I've called 3 or 4 other interference calls. But from his angle, he was the ref in his defense. He was right there, and he called it dead on. On the power play, Tonka scored 1 already on the man advantage. Doing on the draw with Dean. I thought it was Dean, but it wasn't. It was 6 Rogowski. Aldrich to Stevens. His shot's fired wide. Aldrich to Nash. Nash down low to Doing. Doing. Back to Aldrich. Stevens to Nash. Couldn't control it. Aldrich blocked. Flipping it up is Grossman. Stinson now. Fires one. Blocker save by Anderson. 53 on the man advantage for Tonka. Stinson cutting through. Gets it on net. And scooping it at the net was Colton Nash, and a glove save made by Renner Anderson. He'll see a face-off to his right, blocker side. Rimming it around. Irie can't control it. Need that one, Irie. Nash. All these breakouts really start to add up, and the zone holds. If there was a statistic for zone time, failed breakouts and pinches and stuff are so important. You got a hand pass in the crease that I see, but the ref didn't see. Whoever's down on the ice was grabbing for it. Don't blame him either. You're kind of desperate when you lose your feet. I think that was Nash. No, Stinson. Anderson covers, 13 to go. And Doing will be on the draw with Kaminsky. Aldrich. Nash fires one. Stevens was open. And a D falls. Cutting in. This is going to be Schneider's got a little bit of a break. Fires. Good save by Johnson. And Nash rims it. Holding it in is Milky. Deflected. And a big save by Johnson there with a .06 on the clock. That was such a good save. That puck bounced right off the pad. Here comes Festi. Rims it around. Good hold in there. There's a trip. That's a penalty for sure. We're going to get that. Across. Ison. Oh, he's taken down. We're going to get a 5-on-3. 2 penalties in one shift. Crazy. That's rare, but it was 2 penalties, 2 arms went up. I don't know if you're Derek Peltier, I'd think about using that timeout. You got to use it right now. You got to direct your traffic on the 5-on-3. Yep, choosing on. The whole rink saw it. There's not one bit of dispute on either of the penalties. No trot out. Perzu, Dean, and Martin. And Ison. Tonka's got Stevens doing. I'd probably throw Eggert out there. No, they throw Nash. 3 forwards. That's bold and the beautiful right there. And Stevens gets it. He rims it around off the dasher, keeping it in. Here comes Braden Dean on the hash. Martin walks it in. I like this. Shot on and a glove save by Johnson. Love it, love it. Close shots, low on the ice. You do not shoot the puck from 50, 60 feet out on a 5-on-3. You gotta walk that thing in. Get close, shoot low. Shoot high if the goalie's down, obviously. Here we go, Martin, Deeks, love this. Going for the back door. Braden Dean, back to Martin. Shot on, glove save, don't like that. That's a long shot, high. That's the opposite of what the doctor ordered there. Doctor says, shoot it low from close. Charge the net. And the ref's talking about something. Braden Dean goes and gets a little instruction from Coach Peltier. Minute 1 to go. Back to Martin. Back to Dean. Dean slides it across, and we got a man in crease. On Perzu. Terrible timing for that. They can call interference too. If he's interfering with another player. It looked like his foot was barely in the crease from here, but whatever. Cuts through. Nash tries to hoist it out, can't. Here's Martin. Martin getting hooked. And that's the end of the period. And they do call it. They call Nash on the hook. His penalty will not start until these two penalties are over. So they'll go from a 5-on-3 to a 5-on-4. A 5-on-3 to a 5-on-4 for another 90 seconds. We'll be back here in just a minute for the conclusion of this one between Minnetonka and OMG. 3-1 in favor of Tonka.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
All right. So for the next 2 minutes and approximately 15 seconds, OMG's going to be on the power play. Here we go. Here we go. Puck is going to be dropped now. Dean and Dewing. Milky gives it a chase. They'll need him up front. Back to Dean. Campa now with Martin. Shot. Good low shot. And a good save there by Johnson. Again, not a fan of that long shot unless it's 6 inches off the ice. That's an easy save. Oh, he got Milky for something. Cross check. I didn't see it, but wow, that hurts. His penalty starts right away. So there's going to be mass confusion. There's going to be mass confusion. So it's 4-on-3 right now. Aldrich taken away. Here comes Martin. Martin sneaks in. Stick handles. Slides it to Campa. Campa back to Martin. Martin walks it in. Fires. Goal! What a snipe by Zach Martin. And it's 3-2. Now I have no idea. One player is going to come out of the box. And I think, yes. And here comes Colton Nash's penalty. So just absolute chaos from a penalty minutes perspective. But it's all accurate. 3-2, 13:23 to go. Still 4-on-3. And fighting it in, Stevens battles with Dean. This one's going to come all the way down. Icing will be waived. Here's Campa. Tries to flatten it, does. Long pass. Off the mark, that's going to be an ice. With 13:03 to go. They're basically even now. We're playing 4-on-4. And there's a 22-second differential. So OMG will have a 22-second snippet. Of power play time. 4-on-4. Sliding it across. Rogowski, low shot, love that one. Steered away by Johnson, who's had a really solid game today. Here comes Will Stinson. Stinson cuts to his forehand. Isom pokes it out to center. Franks. Breen. Rogowski stops it, holds it. A little short feed, long pass across the ice. Grossman can't catch up to it. And Eggert can't control it. And puck goes into the zone. Aldrich rims it around to the half wall. Comes out to Campa, who fires one high. Blocker save. Into the skates, though, of Chung. Chung back to Machi. That pops up into the air, and grabbing it like an outfielder is Leo Johnson. And Nash must have some time on that clock. He's coming out. 11:51 to go. Falling to the ice is Zach Martin. He stepped on the puck. 3-2 game, Tonka. Cuchamilio loses it. Back in the slot. Where? He's tripped in front of the net. No call. And now the Leaf Birds flip it out. That's Campa. Icing will be waived. Eggert Knocked off the puck. Perzu in the corner. Picked up by Nash. Nash gets it all the way out. Held in by Milky. This one hits a skate. Festi with it. Tries to get across the red line. Does. Gets it in deep. 11 minutes on the nose. Long feed. That hits a skate. Stick of Penhallow. Picked up by Tuzanant. He turns to his backhand. Finds Penhallow. Penhallow's passed to Nash off the mark. And now Nash gets it. Nash to Penhallow. Penhallow off the sidewall. Into the zone. Icing wave. Tuzanant and Dean will chase after it. Back to the point. Milky with a shot. Bouncing to the net. Deflected. Dean can't get his stick on it. It squirts loose. Call a hand pass on Tuzanant in his own zone, or was it the hand pass by, had to be by Dean. With 10-13, Dean was the only one down there. Now for the life of me, I can't see Braden Dean. Doing something like that. Tuzanant. Gets it to Penhallow. Good play by Walker. Oh, puck comes all the way out. And they fire it in. And it's offside. 9:53 to go. In Stevens, nice little toe drag through the middle. Good D. And a nice play by Nash. Back to the point. Cuchamilo back to Franks. Franks with a low liner on net. Pad save. Anderson shot on, hits some traffic. Chasing it down to Schneider. Schneider to Svangse. Svangse gets it on the tape of Kaminsky. Kaminsky, nice play to Schneider. Schneider dumps it in all the way. And in comes Perzu. Perzu with a, can't quite get it off. Oh, poking at it is Ison. With 8:39 to go. Look at those shots on goal now. They've evened themselves out. 19-18 in favor of the Skippers. Another one of those tie game feels. Aldrich battles along the wall. All the way out. Cuchamilo. Poke checked at the blue line. Off the wall. All the way out. Icing waved off. Good effort by Perzu to get a stick on it. Ison cuts through. Good breakout by the Skippers. 2 good passes in a row. Martin behind the net. He'll bring it out. Puck kind of pops loose a little bit. Oh, he got lucky there. Popped right on his stick. Martin finds Ison. He got a wrist shot on net. Easy glove save for Johnson with 7:41 to go. Penn Hollow behind the net. Feeds one up the wall. Picked up by Milky. Milky finds Seppelt. Seppelt gets it in the zone, chasing his Irie. There's Dean. Dean, quick shot. Oh, off the shoulder of Johnson. Good save there by Leo. He's had a great game today. 2 goals on 20 shots. Not bad. Good numbers. Ooh, Irie in just a little early on that one. He couldn't see Grossman sliding. Didn't see him. Even if he had eyes behind in the back of his head, I'm not sure he would have seen that. Doing. Gets it back. Tries to dangle. Picked up by Stevens. Back to the point. Breen's shot is blocked. Kaminsky looking for Schneider. Schneider battles for it. Kaminsky gets it back. Into the zone they go. Ooh, big check there. No call. Doing from the shadow angle. Rifles run right at Anderson. Anderson makes the save. Another shot. That one's by Breen. It goes into the corner. Flips one off the glass. That's Milky. And I think by the look of the ref, it's going to be icing with 6:10 to go. Face off to the glove side of Renner Anderson. Referee backs the wingers off. Behind him, Stinson with it. Spinning. And Hoffman. Back to Aldrich. Aldrich gets it on to Hoffman. Hoffman's shot. Turned away. Eggert gets it in his own zone after a clearing attempt by the Leaf Birds. No call, no ice on that one called. Cucimillo rims it around to Hoffman in front. And that shot goes on net. And I'm certain Osseo Maple Grove is going to get a line change after that shift. They had like 2 clears and pretty much listless there. They're the ones that are down by a goal. Looks like Tonka's the hungry team at this point. Ware and Dean on the second effort rims it out. Penn Hollow grabs it out of the air like a punt returner and fires it back into the zone. Here comes Machi trying to spread things out a little bit. Here comes Braden Dean. Long wrist shot that hits Tuzigna in the backside. He gathers it, loops it over to the hash mark, and the skipper's able to get it out. This one flipped in, icing waved off. Penn Hollow in the corner. Sauces it up. Schultz thought he had it cleared. And now a second time they finally do get it out and he loses it. That's Grossman. Festi gets it, dumps it in. 4:30 on the clock. Long pass. Dean backhands one in and grabbing it. Nice play there by Leo Johnson. Those pucks, bouncing pucks in the air, are really, really tricky to play. He made a nice play on that one. 4:23 to go. Chung on the draw. Schneider and Kaminsky on the forecheck. This one comes out. Seppelt skates after Doing. Doing cuts in. Shot. Easy save. I should say that. It looked easy for Renner. Now Schneider. Swiping at it. Falling. Doing gets it back. Both teams a bit fatigued on their second game of the day, their 6th period in probably like 6 hours. 8 hours maybe. Schneider pokes at it. Doing will chase it down. He'll slap it into the zone. Long pass intercepted by Cuchamillo. Cuchamillo loses it. Easton chasing after Eggert. Eggert doesn't get all of it, gets it into the zone. Now a chance for Martin. He loses it, but gets it back. No, he doesn't. Hoffman after it. Hoffman poked. Oh, they're going to call a slash. Yes. On Martin with 3:05 to go. That one hurts. I'm sure the slash hurt too. They only got 3 minutes for a goal, and Zach Martin is one of their threats. So Tonka, are they going to call a timeout? Out of the huddle, the unofficial timeout. Comes Doing, Stevens, and Stinson. Back to the point, Aldrich. Nothing fancy from the skippers here. Doing shot, goal. Got it right through the 5-hole of Renner Anderson. That's the second time he's been beat there. And Doing makes it 4-2, their second power play of goal of the day. It's been a long time since Tonka has scored. I'm pretty sure it was 3 in the first. And that's Doing's second goal of the day, his of game, and 4th of the day. Derek Peltier calls a timeout. 2:49 to go. You're going to see a lot of empty net from here on out for the Leaf Birds. Aldrich and Stevens credited with the assists. Stevens a whopping 6 points in 2 games. Aldrich, that's his second point of the day. And the timeout, the team that called the timeout is ready to go. The team who didn't call a timeout has taken their sweet time, or their full minute. The refs haven't blown it in yet. Tonka looking for the repeat. OMG looking for the 4th plaque on the Golden Pumpkin. Dean and Doing, they've faced off a lot today. 2011. No, Doing's a 2010. Doing gets tossed. In the skates of Irie. Nachi gets it. Goalie comes out. And there goes Martin. This one comes out to Machi. And they're able to hold the zone. Dean gets it in. Golfing at it. Stevens. This one comes out, held in by Campa. Nice play there. They rim it around. Trying to get it on nets. Back to the point. Shot deflected by Doing, who wins this race between Campa and Stevens. Stevens fires one off the glass. Is that going to be icing? Yes, it will be. With 2:05 to go. Goalie pulled for the Leaf Birds. They need one quick. Dean wins the draw. Back to Milky. Shot tipped. Not enough on it, though. They get it back to the point. Firing one. Oh, what do we got here? We got a penalty of some sort. Interference. He's pointing all the way down, so I think this is going to be on Irie. No, Penalo. Wow. Interference. I didn't see it. When he pointed down, he was pointing at the box. Campa, back to Milky. Good play by Stevens. Stevens, Campa does Dean, shot, rebound, and man increase. I didn't see a man increase there, but apparently Grossman was in the crease. To be fair, they've called it a couple times on that Osseo Maple Grove power play. It's always in the power play, which is painful, right? Painful, that face-off outside the zone. It just takes a lot of work to get it in and get it set up, and time. More time than work. 20, 30 seconds to get that thing in the zone and set up. Watch, 1:42 before they get it back in. Here's Milky. Martin, back to Campa. Campa, 1:32. Campa all day, goes in, shot, he had a chance. They battle along the wall. And Stevens gets it. This one bounces just wide with 1:19 to go in the period. YMCA. YMCA, I haven't heard this one in a while. And a line change. 2, 4, 6 out on the ice. Machi now at the forward position. Leans in, slips it back to the point. Milky's got to walk it across and fire. Blocked by Doing. Another shot. This one kind of fanned on. Still in front. It's loose. Slipping at it. Nets off its moorings with 1:02 to go. Still a little hockey left here. Don't go to the fridge. No timeouts left for either team. I love the way Milky shoots that puck. That thing's like 3 inches off the ice. Deflections, pads, textbook. Milky, love it, love it. Dean gets the draw. No, he doesn't. No, Milky gets it back. This one's Campa. Campa. Back to Martin. Shot low. Trickles through just wide. Back to the point. Here's Campa. To Martin. Martin gets the shot off, but not a lot on it. And Campa backs out a little bit. They fire it in, and we get a whistle with 36.9. Now the chances, the miracle win are almost gone. Can I call it? If I were working for CNN or NBC, I'd call the election now. Would you? Oh, Justin's saying no. Back to the point. Campa, 33 to go. Shot on, save Johnson. Johnson's been the story in this game. He's made some great saves. How many draws has Braden Dean taken today? This has got to be like 20. Shot on, another save, Johnson. 26 seconds. You calling the election yet, Mr. Moss? There will be a goal, yeah, but it's just not going to be enough time. There's just not going to be enough time for that second goal. I think another goal might be scored here. Dean through the legs. You got that. And now Penhallow out of the box. 24 seconds to go. New set of skippers out on the ice. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. It's taking forever. They're going to get a center kicked out here. Another timeout. They've used 9 of their timeouts here. Where did they get this extra timeout? Andy Brinks had 25 timeouts in this game. And I don't know what he needs one for. These kids have played hockey before. They know what they're doing. Nevertheless, we got ourselves 24 seconds left. Leaf Birds not giving up, though. I would think that Leo Johnson is in the conversation down there between Peter Rodney and Robin Cook for a Player of the Game award. Stinson battling with Milky. They get tied up. Chance for Martin, shot, goal. There it is. 13 seconds left, bar down. And it's 4-3. Mr. Moss, you were right. Why is the goalie on the ice? Get the goalie off the ice. There's 13 seconds left. There's no goalie in this play. It's got to go forward or bust. Braden Dean and doing, facing off. Can it squirt? Can they get some luck here? Zach Martin will get the goal. And it's loose, it's in the skates, and coming out with it is Dean Stevens. And Tonka is going for the repeat tomorrow here on YHH. Long pass, one touch pass with 2 to go, and that'll do it. One shot on goal, that would have counted. That would have counted if it had somehow beaten Johnson. Congratulations to the Skippers. They're going to the chip. Thanks for tuning in to all 6 games or any of the 6 games today on YHH. Thanks to our sponsors, Summit Orthopedic and Lots of Matzo Pizza for their support. We'll see everybody tomorrow on Championship Sunday here from Rochester. I'm Tony Scott.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matzo Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matzo Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brew Pub